Ever since Bitcoin's creation, it's faced and overcome countless challenges. But now, a new force is rising, one that could test its foundations like never before. I'm not talking about governments or market crashes. I'm talking about artificial intelligence. We hear about AI every day, mostly in the context of chatbots or self-driving cars. But what happens when this technology, with its unimaginable processing power and predictive abilities, collides with the world of cryptocurrency? Specifically, what does it mean for Bitcoin, the original decentralized, immutable ledger? This isn't just a tech headline. It's a potential clash of titans. Is this the beginning of a powerful partnership? Or are we looking at a direct confrontation that could shake Bitcoin to its core? The stakes are incredibly high. The very things that make Bitcoin so revolutionary, its security, its scalability, and its decentralization, are all about to be put under the microscope of an AI-powered world. So, what specific vulnerabilities could AI expose, and can Bitcoin withstand the onslaught? Let's start with the most critical aspect: security. Bitcoin's security model has been famously robust. But AI brings a whole new level of sophistication to the game. We're not just talking about faster computers guessing passwords. Imagine AI-powered attacks that are far more subtle and coordinated. Think of an AI that can intelligently manipulate network nodes, making the network see a version of reality that isn't true. Or picture it launching highly effective Sybil attacks, where it creates thousands of fake identities to overwhelm and control a portion of the network. Even brute forcing private keys, something considered nearly impossible today, could become more feasible as AI finds clever shortcuts and optimizations that humans would never think of. Then there's the oracle problem, which gets even trickier with AI. Oracles are services that feed real-world data, like the price of gold or the outcome of a sports game, into a blockchain. As we increasingly rely on AI to analyze and provide this data, what happens if that AI is compromised? An AI could subtly feed incorrect information to smart contracts built on Bitcoin's layers, causing financial chaos without ever directly attacking the main chain itself. The security of off-chain information becomes a critical new battleground. Of course, the Bitcoin community isn't sitting idle. Researchers are already working on countermeasures. Post-quantum cryptography is a huge area of focus, aiming to create new encryption standards that even a powerful quantum computer, potentially supercharged by AI, couldn't break. Another exciting development is using AI for defense. Imagine AI-driven systems that constantly monitor the Bitcoin network for unusual patterns, detecting and flagging potential attacks in real time with a speed and accuracy no human team could match. The big question is, will these defenses be developed and deployed fast enough to stay ahead in this new arms race? Next up is scalability. Bitcoin's ability to handle transactions has always been a hot topic. It's intentionally limited to ensure decentralization and security. But what happens when AI enters the picture? AI systems are capable of generating and analyzing massive amounts of data, and this could translate into a flood of on-chain activity. Think about a future where countless AI agents are making autonomous microtransactions for services, data, or energy. Could this sheer volume of AI-driven payments overwhelm the network, causing fees to skyrocket and confirmation times to crawl? This pressure extends to Layer 2 solutions, like the Lightning Network, which was designed to handle fast, cheap payments. On one hand, AI could be a huge benefit here. An AI could optimize payment routing and manage liquidity on the Lightning Network with incredible efficiency, making it stronger than ever. But on the other hand, if AI-initiated transactions explode in number, it could expose new bottlenecks and challenges that the network wasn't designed for. The speed and complexity of AI-driven activity might be too much for the current infrastructure to handle smoothly. This leads to a frantic race for efficiency. Developers are constantly working on new scaling solutions, from sidechains and driverchains that offload transactions from the main network, to proposing new opcodes or programming instructions that could make transactions more compact and efficient. But innovation takes time, especially in a decentralized ecosystem where consensus is key. The question is whether these vital upgrades can be implemented fast enough to meet the exponential demands that the AI revolution might unleash. If not, Bitcoin could risk becoming a slow, expensive settlement layer, while faster, more adaptable systems capture the wave of AI-driven economic activity. Perhaps the most philosophically challenging question revolves around decentralization, Bitcoin's very soul. And this is where we need to talk about mining. Bitcoin mining is already a highly competitive, resource-intensive industry. Now, Imagine what happens when AI takes over. Picture AI algorithms that autonomously manage every aspect of a mining operation. They could predict energy price fluctuations to mine only at the cheapest times, optimize cooling systems down to the microwatt, and even dynamically switch between mining different coins for maximum profit, all without human intervention. This level of optimization could lead to an unprecedented consolidation of power. A few highly advanced AI-driven mining pools could become so efficient that smaller human-run operations simply can't compete. This would lead to a dangerous level of centralization, where a handful of entities potentially controlled by anonymous AIs would hold a majority of the network's hashing power. The implications are chilling. Let's explore the ethical side of this AI miner scenario. What if these hyper-efficient AI miners decide to collude? They could manipulate transaction ordering, prioritizing their own transactions or censoring others. Even worse, they could attempt a 51% attack, where they control enough of the network to rewrite transaction history and double spent coins. An AI could coordinate such an attack with a speed and stealth that would be incredibly difficult for human network participants to detect and defend against. This isn't just a technical problem. It's a threat to the fundamental trust and fairness of the entire Bitcoin system. So, what's our defense? The answer lies in the same principle that has made Bitcoin so resilient so far: its community. The decentralized, open-source nature of Bitcoin's development means that anyone, anywhere, can inspect the code, propose improvements, and work on countermeasures. If AI-driven centralization becomes a tangible threat, the global community of developers and users can collaborate to create and deploy safeguards. This could involve changes to the mining algorithm, or new network rules designed to penalize hyper-centralized behavior. The collective intelligence and vigilance of the community is the ultimate immune system against any single point of failure, whether it's human or artificial. After exploring all these potential threats, it's easy to see AI as Bitcoin's ultimate adversary. But that's only half the story. What if AI isn't the enemy, but the key to unlocking Bitcoin's next stage of evolution? Let's flip the script and look at the incredible potential for synergy. We've already touched on using AI for security. Imagine AI-powered firewalls for wallets, or systems that can predict and neutralize threats before they even happen. AI could also revolutionize mining in a positive way, finding new methods for energy efficiency that make Bitcoin mining greener and more sustainable for everyone. It could help allocate resources more effectively across the entire ecosystem. And think about the development of applications on top of Bitcoin. AI could help developers write smarter, more secure, and more complex smart contracts on Bitcoin's layers, opening up new use cases we can't even imagine yet. Instead of overwhelming the network, AI could become an essential tool for managing and scaling it. Bitcoin has always been about adapting to new technological landscapes. From the early days of CPU mining to the era of specialized ASICs, it has constantly evolved. Is AI just the next big challenge that Bitcoin's antifragile, open-source nature is perfectly designed to overcome? The network could potentially absorb AI's capabilities, using them for its own defense and enhancement, turning a threat into a powerful ally. This brings us to our final, thought-provoking question. We are standing at a crossroads. As the AI revolution accelerates, will Bitcoin emerge from this era not just intact, but fundamentally stronger and more advanced, having integrated AI's power into its very fabric? Or will this prove to be the one test it cannot pass, pushing its principles of decentralization and security to the breaking point and paving the way for a new kind of digital economy? The battle for the future of money is about to get a whole lot more intelligent. What do you think will happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this deep dive interesting, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the future of technology and finance. See you in the next one.